Okay. Overall, I just can't tell you how proud I am of my team. The way they sustained a lot of runs and just battled through some adversity today. I got my first experience of the real castle with the fans just going crazy to help us in that fourth quarter, and a lot of things to talk about, but I think overall just thrilled to get a good quality win at home.
All right, guys, raise your hands, please. We'll get you a wireless mic. We'll start on the left with Miles.
Coach, you guys shot 30% in the second quarter from the field, and in the fourth quarter you guys shot up to 71%. What's the message to your team to get you guys out of that shooting slump and be able to really bring yourself back into the game?
Yeah, I thought we missed a lot of easy baskets in the first half. I thought Rose was relentless on the glass all game long, just missed a couple of little bunnies and chippies, and I think at halftime we just, talked to her about just staying composed, and she's doing the right things, and, that stuff will start to fall. I thought that was an important piece, and then, Carly was a little off too, got some good looks and just didn't go in, but I think that's the thing I just continue to say I'm proud of them about is, they were resilient when it got a little rough and it got a little tough, so I felt like we were getting some good looks. We were just a little bit rushed. Two teams that are hard-nosed. It was physical out there. I mean, the refs, had a really tough job, I think, reffing our two teams. So just sustaining it, I felt good going into halftime that it was a tie ball game because we did, miss some of those, I thought, fairly easy shots. And then just keeping our composure was important.
On the right, Ryan.
Coach, you just knocked off an undefeated Rutgers team. You've now faced two Big Ten teams. What's your mindset when it comes to scheduling the non-conference games to get you guys ready for the ACC?
I mean, for my first year, some of the games are already set. This was a back end of a home and home, but I think it's great to play other P4 schools before you get to ACC play. I really just liked some of the mistakes we made in the Iowa game. I thought we overcame them today. And just on a few of the runs, and we called a timeout, and I thought our team really responded. I thought Mackie and Samaya were great again, just given that defensive intensity that led to some offense for us. And then when you go down to that fourth quarter, Carly and Matilda and Rose really stepped up. We're super efficient with the execution of our plays.
On the left, Mark.
What was kind of the defensive game plan against Adams tonight, and also what helped you? I think you held her to 6 rebounds, which was obviously way less than what she was averaging in that aspect as well.
That was the best part of just keeping her off the offensive glass. And out. I mean, she's so good, guys. I mean, she is the motor, the way she finishes, the way she can draw fouls. It helped that she got a couple fouls and she was out of the game, and then I think she might have cramped up or something that helped us. But she's really good. We worked two days on really trying to limit some of her touches. I thought Karis Baker did a really nice job trying to make it as difficult as possible, and then we tried to bring some bodies around her at different times. Sometimes it was successful, sometimes it wasn't, but that kid works her tail end off and is really good. I think she's going to have a tremendous season.
Back and forth game, and then you went on that 12-0 run in the fourth quarter to take control. What kind of helped you guys click in that 12-0 run? I
thought we did a really nice job of just executing a couple things we worked on in practice. I thought Samaya used her speed to create and get downhill. I thought, Matilda came out and hit a couple big shots for us. She got the ball once to Carly as well for an open 3. So these are the goals we're trying to have of sharing the ball, moving the ball, trying to get multiple people in double figures and be balanced. And I think that's what we saw today. Rose had some timely offensive rebounds, which was great. And so, again, even in the flow of 40 minutes where there were some up and down moments, I thought as a team we stepped up for each other at different points. And then the building got loud, and the building was behind us, and our fan base was behind us. And I thought that gave us a little bit of extra energy, for some of our players who were probably getting a little tired at that point.
On the right side, David.
Rose was in here and described it as a character win and a culture win. Mm-hmm. What impressed you the most about just the way your group kind of fought and stuck to what you were telling them for 40 minutes?
Yeah, I thought they were really in tune with our coaching staff and our adjustments. I thought even through some rough moments, they were positive. Just kept believing in each other. Rose said character, I'm right there with her. These are really important in non-conference to build that character and build, those moments in the game where you can reference back and say, hey, remember when we called timeout against Rutgers and we went on that run? That's what we got to do right now. So even for future, that's going to help us. And they found some success with it, and I think that's really big. Even against Iowa, we didn't find some success with that. So for a young team and other players in new roles, for them to grow with that, and I thought everybody was very focused on, trying to do their job and do their role at a high level, especially in that second half.
For you guys to rebound the way you did against one of the better rebounding teams in the country, what'd you like the most about your effort on the glass?
I was super concerned about that coming into the game with, Cornwell and Adams. They were, I think, top in the country in offensive reboundings between the two of them. And, we talked about 5 people helping with the defensive rebounds, not just relying on our, Karras and Rose and Kale to do it all. Those guards trying to fly in, at least get their hands on it a little bit. Samaya had a couple big ones late where she kind of flew in and ripped it from a couple people. So, we're not going to be the biggest, but we're trying to be tough. We're trying to be smart with how we rebound. We have a long way to go with that, but I thought overall, specific to this game, we did a really nice job.
On the left and second row.
So Maya Suffern made several key buckets and assists throughout the game to keep the Hokies within reach. How would you say that motivated the team, especially late on?
I just thought Samaya got better as the game went on, which is great. So every quarter she got a little stronger, got a little bit more confidence. I thought she came in, you see the points she had, but she came in defensively and really tried to make it difficult. Mackie did the same, and so just overall playing both sides of the ball. She's getting to kind of understand that defense can spark her offense. So she's buying into that, which is good. I mean, the other kid I want to mention, Kale Peterson, I thought she was great in her minutes, giving Rose and Karras both a little blow, especially in that first half. I thought she did a really good job.
Back room, Colby.
Talked about it a lot earlier with this team, the scrappy, the grittiness, to pair with the Samaya talk, career-high 6 rebounds for her. Sort of the guards not only on the defensive side spurring offense, but also being able to crash on the glass as well. Sort of what did you like from that, all the guards rebounding?
Yeah, I think, our standards and our culture that we're building is toughness and hard-nosed play, and trying to show them examples of how it can help you win ball games. It can help you win a specific segment in a quarter, and you can even watch the bench, the way they're celebrating those small things. Sometimes you put so much pressure on your offense, or one player has to be dynamic and perfect every night, and that's not how we're approaching things this year. We're trying to keep that balance with all different people contributing. Toughness to me is, diving on the floor for a loose ball. Even a key play, Matilda came over to double Adams, and I think she traveled and got the wind knocked out of her, and she's kind of looking at the bench being like, but I did it. So those are proud moments, just to see those small little possessions outside of just scoring or shooting the basketball that's helping our team be successful.
On the right side, Tucker.
Coach, Matilda hasn't shot the 3 very well so far this year, but she's found other ways to score and contribute to winning. What have you liked from her and the way she's really expanded her game this year?
Matilda's been awesome for us, and I say awesome because her leadership has been strong. She's been poised out there. She's the type of young woman that's just like, Coach, whatever you need me to do. And we all know she can shoot it. We all know that's coming at some point. She made a timely 3, timely pull-up, a timely weird shot in the paint where she just kind of stepped through and made it. So one of the goals for her this year was to add those 3 levels to her game and find different ways to help our team. And I know she wants to make a few more threes, but I got no issue because I know that's coming. But the way she's helping lead our team and be positive, and being even a leader with her and I together is pretty cool with her senior season.
On the right side, Duncan.
Hey, Coach, you mentioned Carly certainly struggled to start the game. I believe she started 0 for 11, but obviously hits that huge shot at the end of the third and then another one late in the fourth. What do you think that says about her resilience and character as a leader?
I thought she kept her poise. Obviously, it was a little bit rough in the beginning. I thought she made some adjustments, and even when we sat her and Matilda a little bit in that, I think it was probably the third quarter, they were engaged, and we put them back in. They were ready to make plays. So that stuff is even more important than, you know, some of the amazing plays we met when you can just handle yourself. And the game of ball can be cruel sometimes, right? Just where you can't make a layup or can't make a shot. And, you know, Carly wants to, you know, help carry the load of our team at times. And you're going to have those difficult moments in a game, but huge character game for her that she just kept battling. And at the end of the day, people can look at the shooting percentages numbers, but she impacted winning. And that's the most important thing for our team.
We'll close out on the left, Miles.
Carly definitely impacted winning. She hit 3 huge threes, and also so did Kale Peterson, who knocked off 2 as well. Just how do you think that speaks to? Sorry, you guys don't really focus on three-point shooting as much this year, or haven't throughout the games as much. But being able to knock down those big threes in games like this, how does that speak to kind of this team and the resilience that they have to be able to score wherever they're needed to?
Yeah, we like the 3-ball. We like to take good quality threes. I think we have other parts of our game, but I thought, you know, speaking on Kale, and big moments, she's hitting shots. It's awesome. Even the second 3 she made was like a little bit off balanced, and it's one of those like, oh no, and then yes, and the crowd goes crazy. So she's growing every day. I thought her 2 offensive rebounds were big too, and you know, just she just continues to get better, you know, throughout this time.